Welcome back to Alien Professor. Today we are tackling one of the most famous mysteries on Earth, the Bermuda Triangle, a place blamed for vanishing ships, lost planes, broken compasses, and generations of very dramatic documentaries.
Ah, yes. The ocean's favorite hobby eating humans and leaving no receipts.
Or alternatively, a heavily trafficked part of the Atlantic with a very good PR department. Today, we will separate myth from data and then talk about a real scientific anomaly beneath Bermuda that is far more interesting than disappearing ships.
So, not ghosts, but rocks. I already feel betrayed. Let me summarize human lore. Ships vanish. Planes fall from the sky. Compasses spin. Aliens wave politely. End of explanation.
That is the pop culture version. Scientifically, the Bermuda Triangle is not recognized as a distinct danger zone. Insurance companies do not charge extra for it. Shipping routes do not avoid it. And aviation statistics do not show higher accident rates than comparable regions.
So the triangle is scary, but not statistically spicy.
Exactly. Most incidents attributed to the triangle can be explained by weather systems, especially sudden storms, strong currents like the Gulf Stream, navigation errors, and poor historical record keeping. Many famous mystery cases turn out to be misreported, exaggerated, or simply wrong.
You are telling me half the mystery is bad paperwork?
That is a recurring theme in human history.
Okay, what about the magnetic anomalies? Humans love magnetic anomalies. They say compasses go crazy there.
Earth's magnetic field is complex everywhere. There are places where magnetic north and true north align, and places where they do not. The Bermuda region is not unique in this. Modern navigation systems account for it, and there is no evidence of abnormal magnetic behavior specifically causing accidents there.
So the compass did not lie? Humans just did not read the manual?
Correct.
Okay, if the triangle is mostly hype, why are scientists still poking around Bermuda? Besides needing excuses for research grants?
Because Bermuda itself is geologically unusual, not magically dangerous, but tectonically strange, Bermuda belongs to the North American plate and sits on ancient volcanic rock that formed about 33 million years ago. Recent seismic studies revealed a massive rock layer beneath it, around 20 kilometers thick, located between the oceanic crust and the mantle.
20 kilometers. That is not a layer. That is a geological lasagna.
And it is far thicker than what we see under most ocean basins. In many places, this layer does not exist at all, or is much thinner. That alone makes Bermuda scientifically interesting.
Let me guess. Someone drilled a hole the size of a skyscraper.
No, seismology. Researchers used earthquake waves from around the world. As seismic waves travel through Earth, they reflect and bend when they pass through different materials. By analyzing tiny timing differences in those echoes recorded at a seismic station on Bermuda, scientists reconstructed what lies beneath.
So you shook the planet gently and listened for the echo, like knocking on a wall to find secret rooms.
Exactly. And the echo said something unusual is down there.
Why does this layer matter? Besides being very thick and rude.
Because Bermuda sits on a broad uplift of the seafloor, roughly 500 meters higher than its surroundings. Normally, such uplifts are caused by active mantle plumes, columns of hot material rising from deep inside Earth. But Bermuda has not been volcanically active for over 30 million years.
So by now it should have sunk, socially and geologically.
Yes, but it did not. The leading explanation is a process called underplating. During Bermuda's volcanic phase, magma rose into the lithosphere. Some erupted, some stalled beneath the crust and cooled, forming a thick, slightly less dense layer. Seismic models show about 20 kilometers of this cooled material, far more than the 5 to 7 kilometers typical under normal ocean crust.
A geological floaty pillow, holding up an island for 30 million years? My planet would give up after 5.
That lower density provides buoyancy. Calculations suggest it only needs to be about 50 kilograms per cubic meter lighter than the surrounding mantle to keep Bermuda elevated. Over 20 kilometers of thickness, that difference is enormous.
Okay, be honest. Does this giant rock billow swallow ships?
No, it has nothing to do with ships, planes, or navigation. It does not create whirlpools, gravity traps, or alien portals. It explains why Bermuda exists where it does, not why people disappear.
So the triangle mystery and the rock anomaly are not dating. They just live in the same neighborhood.
Correct. The geological discovery is real. The supernatural interpretation is not supported by evidence.
Is this one lonely study? Or are other scientists nodding politely?
The method, seismic imaging using global earthquakes, is well established. Similar underplated layers exist beneath places like the Galapagos, but those regions still have active mantle plumes. Bermuda appears to be different. A 2019 study published in Nature suggested that magma from the mantle transition zone rose once through a crack, built the volcano, and left behind this dense underplated root. It is the first known case of a deep plume signature outside an active hotspot.
So Bermuda is the retired volcano that refuses to sit down.
That is a fair metaphor.
I must admit, rocks that defy gravity for 30 million years are cool. But my inner conspiracy alien is disappointed.
Science often replaces dramatic myths with deeper, quieter wonders. The real story of Bermuda is not vanishing ships. It is how Earth's crust behaves, how magma moves, and how small density differences can reshape entire regions for geological timescales.
So the real mystery is not where did the ships go? It is how does this island stay up?
Exactly. And that question teaches us far more about our planet. So the Bermuda Triangle is not a supernatural death zone. It is a busy stretch of ocean wrapped in mythology. But beneath Bermuda lies a genuine geological anomaly, a massive underplated rock layer that explains its long-lived uplift and challenges simple models of oceanic volcanism.
In summary, no alien abductions, no cursed compasses, just Earth doing extremely slow, extremely impressive things.
And as usual, reality turns out to be less spooky and more fascinating.
If you want more episodes where we interrogate human mysteries with data, sarcasm, and uncomfortable facts, like, subscribe, and stop blaming geology for paperwork errors.
Every Sunday, we take one mystery or buzzword and dissect it from both sides, science and skepticism.
And remember, if something disappears near Bermuda, check the weather report before calling the aliens.